Hey guys, welcome back to the Grace Gone Viral YouTube channel. My name is Zinhle Masimula and I'm so happy to be back once again. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to listen to what I have to say. Welcome to our new subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do click the subscribe button. Your love and support is highly appreciated. So today guys, I'm going to be discussing my final mistake number 5. My mistake number 5 was failing to wait and to trust the process of waiting. So, one thing I've learned over the years is that if God is asking you to wait, then He will give you the ability to wait. There is no way God is going to say wait and then He doesn't give you everything else that is needed. I mean, come on, guys. He created us and He made sure that everything that we need is provided for us. So I'm going to look at 1 Corinthians 10 verse 13. Please listen to this very attentively. We all experience times of testing, which is normal for every human being. But God will be faithful to you. He will screen and filter the severity, nature, and timing of every test or trial you face so you can bear it. And each test is an opportunity to trust Him more, for along with every trial, God has provided for you a way of escape that will bring you out of it victoriously. Guys, I don't even want to say much on the scripture. I feel like it's self-explanatory, but this is where I now draw my confidence from, saying that, okay, Lord, you say I must wait for the right person. Now that I've got your word backing what you are saying and encouraging me to actually wait, why not? I mean, I feel like it's going to be a very, very great experience. How about you also try it? This is what waiting entails, in my opinion. This is not a closed list. You can add, subtract, doesn't really matter, but this is how I see what waiting entails. First of all, I needed to let go. Letting go is inevitable. I had to let go of my feelings for this particular individual, Ugai. I had to let go of him simply because me entertaining my feelings and me being controlled by my feelings for him, it was getting out of hand and it was hindering what God wanted me to do. And most importantly, God said, wait. Yes, guys, me and God had a conversation when I was speaking to him about this guy. He was like, okay, Z, I get what you're saying, but you need to wait. This is not the time for you to date, and it's not the time for him to date either, because it's something we spoke about. He was in a different place, I'm in a different place. So it's like there's no room. It's just that the problem was with me. I couldn't handle the weight. I couldn't handle my emotions. I wanted to act on them now. That's where I lost control. Secondly, you need to be in isolation. So being in isolation, guys, it doesn't necessarily mean that now you have to go in this island by yourself and doing your own thing there. No, it simply means that you need to be away from this person that you supposedly like, or this guy that you are interested in. And as you let go, as you stay in isolation, this is the perfect time for you to focus on yourself, for you to focus on some things that need some repairing and fixing in your own life. At the same time, this particular individual, that's what God is going to be doing in his own life as well, because it's not like we are perfect, no. But when we come together with our different flaws and with the good qualities that we both have, and God just fuses them together, and then you take on the world together. But before that can happen, isolation is important. It is key. And then lastly, you need to hold on to something. So for me, these are the 3 things that I'm holding on to. First of all, I'm holding on to my source of strength. God is my source of strength. Without him, I can't and wouldn't be able to do this. Number 2, I'm holding on to the promises that God has given me. God has promised me that he will give me the desires of my heart. He knows what I'm desiring right now. And because of that, he just says, focus on me. Seek first the kingdom and everything will be added. I will give you the desires of your heart. Just keep your focus on me. And that's the only thing you have to do. So that's what I'm holding on to. And then lastly, I am holding on to the fruits of the Spirit. So guys, with the fruits of the Spirit, the 3 fruits that I'm really, really focusing on or really holding on to right now, the first one is love. Me becoming the love that God wants me to be, not just for myself, not just for the people around me, but for my spouse. Secondly, Secondly, I am holding on to patience because this is going to be a long process. How long it will be, I don't know, but it will be a process, a long one, and I'm just going to have to wait it out. Thirdly, I'm going to have to hold on to self-control. Now, this one is so key because yeah, you'll see when I continue with the video. But yes, I'm holding on to those three fruits. Now the question is, what are you holding on to? This is what you can expect while you wait. First of all, a whole lot of challenges are coming your way as you wait. Now, the question is, how do you view your challenges? For me personally, when I'm encountered by a challenge, the first thing that I will do is I will acknowledge to God that, okay, Lord, right now I feel very uncomfortable because of this situation. But I then humble myself and say, okay, you allowed this to happen for a reason. Now, the question to you is, what do you want me to learn? What are you trying to say to me? What do you want to teach me? Speak, Lord, I'm listening. Secondly, you can expect a whole lot of temptations. First of all, let's just get this clear. Temptations do not come from God. Not at all. Temptations is the enemy trying to get us off the mark or to move us from our purpose. So before we get ahead of ourselves and think that, okay, Ukai is a temptation, or he's not a temptation, guys. The desire that I have to be or had to be with him was a temptation. So when he came, or rather it stimulated the temptation. So when he came into my life, I couldn't contain this desire within me anymore. I wanted to act on it. So then I didn't wait. Hence, I messed things up. And just a full disclosure, okay, never said, Z, let's date, or I want to be your man, be my girlfriend. No, he said, let's go on an adventure of just getting to know each other. But because my desires overpowered me, I then wanted more too soon and I messed things up. However, because our God is such a gracious God, guys, he used that very same situation for my good. Because look at me today. I'm recording these amazing videos stemming from what happened between me and Ukai. I could have been bitter about the situation. I could have been arrogant, but I chose to humble myself and say, okay, I messed up, but I'm choosing to learn from my situation and then just see what God has in store for me. And that's how I viewed my temptation, or rather that's how I overcame this temptation. This is what you can expect as a result of waiting. First of all, you never have to fight for what is yours. Guys, the moment you are fighting for a guy or a lady, or you're fighting to get their attention, please just take a step back and assess the situation. Is this really yours, or are you just forcing matters? Hence the fight. Number two, whatever is yours, guys, will be delivered to you on a silver platter. This reminds me of my favorite love story in the Bible, Rebecca and Isaac. Isaac was meditating. Rebecca was minding her own business, probably just fulfilling her daily duties. And then boom, she was taken from her home that very same day while she was busy minding her business, and she was delivered to her husband. No questions asked. No, let's get to know each other. Let's do this and that. But because we are living in a generation whereby we feel we need to get to know someone just so that we can get married or whatnot, there's something I live by daily is the fact that if you think you knew me from way back, you don't know me, because every day I'm transforming, I'm changing, I'm becoming better by the day. So if you knew me maybe 10 years ago or 5 years ago, I was probably arrogant, I was probably very selfish, but now I've toned down a little bit, and I'm still working on it. So you cannot say you truly know someone, because as we grow, as we age, some things change in our lives. So if that happens, are you going to say he or she's not the one? No. And then lastly, you will be at peace while you wait. Guys, this is evident in my own life. I'm still waiting, by the way. And I'm so at peace. I'm really calm about it. Do the temptations keep creeping up? Of course they do. Sometimes I'm even tempted to text this person. I'm even tempted to call him. I don't know, just to do something. But deep down inside, I know that I just have to wait, and I'm okay with it, and I'm doing it. How about you try it? Okay, I feel like I just said a mouthful. So let's just recap on all the lessons that I've learned. Number one, guard your heart. Number two, set your standards and be able to live up to them, not forgetting the godly standards, of course. Number 3, define love for yourself while you live up to your own definition of love. Number 4, do not fall into the trap of idolization. And lastly, just wait. It will pay off, trust me. But because it's easier said than done, I just want you to look at me like a guinea pig. So all these things that I've learned, I'm definitely going to be applying them in my life. I've already started. So let's just see if it's all going to work, or was this all in vain? So yeah, what you just have to do is subscribe, stick around, and see if this will pay off indeed. I mean, come on, what do you have to lose? It's a win-win. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet subscribed by now, please do click the subscribe button, and I will be back next week with a new topic. I'm super excited, but you've got to stick around and subscribe to see what is going to happen. Until then, I love you guys so much. Mwah.